Why this New York Amsterdam exhibition here in Spuistraat?
I actually don't know.
You don't know?
No, they asked me to add some video flavor from the 70s, from New York. And so I have Grace Jones, and I'm showing some Lou Reed and different things that I shot in the 70s, and some commercial stuff. And the Grace Jones is a curious story. I did not produce it, I didn't shoot it, but I think I have the only copy in the world of it.
Explain to me. You didn't. It was produced. Was it broadcasted?
One time only.
And you were with your camera and you were sitting in front of it?
No. I was visiting Sweden for a gay leather club meeting, and I was staying with the vice president, and in his house there was a DVD marked Grace Jones. And so I said, oh, it's going to be a one-man show. And so I thought I'd have a look at it, and I put it in the machine. It was black and white. The sound was not very perfect, but it was this concert. It's the first time she ever sang in front of an audience. And so it was on Halloween, 78, I think, or 78, in New York, in Roseland. And it was produced, directed, it has titles, it has everything, but they bankrupted the film company, and then the company who had the negatives, or the masters, they bankrupted it, and everything was destroyed. But before they destroyed it, the owner of the studio, who had rented them the equipment, which is why they bankrupted, his wife was Swedish, and she had a friend who worked in Swedish television. And they said, look, let's just do it. And so they broadcast it one night at 11 o'clock with no announcement in the paper, just saying a concert. And
on Swedish television.
Swedish television. And my friend there copied it on this VHS.
And this is that copy, that copy?
I took that copy to Paris to a studio, Transatlantic Video, where I'm one of the founders. And I made a 1-inch. I played it on 45 VHS machines, and one of them would give me color, and another one gave me better sound. In fact, the hi-fi sound came on. So I made a 1-inch of the red, a 1-inch of the green, a 1-inch of the blue, and a 1-inch of the black and white reference.
Because originally it was black and white.
Well, no, I found a machine that would play it with a little color. So, but I made 1-inch tapes of all the different things, and with 2 engineers, I sat down and we married them, and it actually quite watchable. And the producer of it, I gave her a copy, and she took it to Los Angeles, and her maid threw it away because it wouldn't work in NTSC.
Oh, so it was more a technical problem. So it's only for Europe. It's only for Europe.
It's only for me.
For you. Yeah.
If I'm there, you can see it.
But now it's just for a moment for everybody, this today and next week, and then you put it back in your cabinet somewhere.
I used to have a video cafe in the Harlemstraat, and we're trying to find a place to open another one now. And then all day long we just play rare video that you can't see anywhere else, and so that's what we're working on right now.
Are there? Do you still work with video and audio and things like that? Are you still a kind of artist in it?
Yes. In 1970, I had already been working in video for 5 years, and we moved to Amsterdam, and we started the Melkweg with 4 other people. And so for the first 3 years of the Melkweg, I lived in the building. And we had the studio upstairs with video projection and monitors and 16mm film projection. And that's how we started the Melkweg.
But at the moment there is no video cafe or something like that?
No, I don't even know of a video cafe that plays video with sound. You know, they play TV, cable, but no. The Stedelijk Museum is reopened, but...
I haven't been there. They always had a video section somewhere.
They do anymore.
No?
At a certain point, I heard a story they got rid of all their tapes, and they sold them for like 10 euros a piece or something. Just the whole collection.
You did?
No, the Stedelijk Museum.
They did?
Yes, they just went out of the video. And
Maybe you will find some of the copies in the Film Museum. You've been there, Film Museum, across the A?
oh, I've been over there. I like the one in the Vondel Park a lot. And
Yeah, times changing, so...
yes, well, I don't, you see. I'm 72 years old, and I stand still and the time goes by.
Okay.
Whatever.
Thank you for your impression.
Okay. No, I have a studio here in the West where I have 72,000 hours of videotape on the wall, of which I produced, or we produced, our group produced 25,000 hours. And one by one, I'm digitizing them.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely. I made a 3D video with Salvador Dali in '75, and we're now trying to get that into a modern 3D technology.
What to do?
What to do?
Okay. You're living in the Netherlands now?
Yes,
So you speak Dutch? Een
yes,
beetje.
yes,
Yeah?
yes. But you speak English better, so.
You speak English better?
No, you speak English better.
You think so?
I'm sure.
Okay.